We're back, boys. Quick video, nothing complicated. I just wanted to absolutely gush over a new game that came out a couple days ago, actually Thursday, last week. And without surprise, it's Clair Obscur Expedition 33. The game is a game made by Senthal Interactive, published by Kepler Interactive, and it is a JRPG style turn-based game, and it is absolutely delightful. It is Unreal Engine 5. It has an absolute beautiful visual aesthetic to it, an incredible soundscape, sound design, music, the story, although it'll be, albeit a little bit slow to start, let's say maybe an hour to really kick into high gear. When it kicks hard. It kicks like a fucking mule. It is incredible. And it's the kind of story that peels the layers in a very well thought manner and just drips feed you some clues and hints about what's going on in the world, so as to keep you immersed and wanting more uh, from it, from the story, wanting to peel more layers out of that very stinky onion. But that being said, it is an absolute joy to play, and the game just came out. It's on Game Pass, so I would highly suggest getting, at least if you don't have Game Pass, a month of Game Pass to play the game. The game is about 30-40 hours long, so definitely you can crush that in a month subscription, no problem, and it's absolutely worth it. It is a French game. It is very French coded, um, and it is sometimes a little bit of a caricature of the French culture and people, but it is done with absolute respect and love because the devs themselves are French. So and you'll see that in the costumes and the way the things are said, or the play on words or the names of the characters. It is very French, and it's absolutely lovely for that. One criticism, aside the slow start, is that the movement is a little bit immersion breaking. I don't think they've really relied on mocap, and everything has been pretty much uh, wireframed or artificially generated in terms of movement, and it shows. It's a little bit janky. Like the people move in about the world in an unnatural way that is a little bit weird and uncanny, but it's it's not a AAA game. It doesn't aspire to be, although it's incredible to look at. It has an obscene amount of style, and it's just a marvel. But yes, it just moves with a little bit of jank, but no bugs. Nothing I've encountered really has taken me out of immersion or um required a reset or reboot or anything of that nature. And the game works absolutely flawlessly without bugs or anything. So definitely on that end, hats off. It's rare to see these days a game come out and ready to be played day one without a 60 gigs day one patch. So definitely hats off to the devs on that front. But yeah, the game is amazing. I highly recommend it. It really puts the JRPG style back into the conversation when it comes to games that are sought after, and how you can execute on a style that is a little bit dated and still knock it out of the park. The combat system is, of course, turn based, but it takes a lot of inspiration from all the Souls games, whereas you have to you have blocks, parries, dodge, and you have to time that in a way that you can definitely avoid taking any damage at all throughout all the game. If you know what you're doing, and if you know the enemies' patterns, you can effectively, as a level 1 scrub, beat the game. It will take you a tremendous amount of time, but effectively you can beat the game if you play it flawlessly. And that's what's great about games like this. It's that the combat system, it will be, the difficulty will be as much as you want it. You can play the difficulty mode, story mode, where basically everything will be a walk in the park and you don't really need to understand or do the required mechanics to enjoy the game. Or you will have the normal difficulty level where you'll have a little bit of leeway, but it'll still be a little bit of a challenge. Or you'll have the expert, which I'm playing right now, expert level, where you need to understand what's going on and react to the action. It is very, very involved. And for a turn-based RPG, it is really, really incredible what they've achieved in terms of getting you involved into the combat of the game. It's not just pick spells or pick fights and just watch the action go. There's QTEs. There's a lot of things that you need to react to, patterns that you need to learn to block or to dodge. It is very, very, very involved that way. So definitely an incredible piece of media. I can't recommend the game enough. It's absolutely magnificent, and they've just announced today, actually, that even though the game has been available on Game Pass day one, they've sold 1 million copies of it. So it just goes to show how hard this game is, and it just shows by the Twitch metrics. I've been streaming. I streamed the game for 20 hours straight day one when it came out, and at the time the viewership was like 75k people, and it's still to this day right now 78.5k. So viewers. So the game is amazing, and the viewership just goes to show how incredible it is, and it's an absolute joy to play. It's super well optimized, even if it's Unreal Engine 5. There's basically no stutters that I've seen. The usual, like, kind of Unreal UE5 stutters, they're not here. The game is incredible. It plays well. Frame rate is solid all the way through, and it's beautiful. An absolute beautiful game. So, can't recommend it enough. Please, by all means, do check it out. If that's the kind of game that you are seeking, that you miss in your gaming diet, it is back in full force and in the conversation. This game will be at the Game Awards, no doubt in my mind. I don't know in which capacity. Definitely for musical score, I'm sure. Voice acting too, absolute phenomenal voice acting. Yeah, it's a non. It's one of those games that will resonate very strongly this year. So yeah, that's it, boys. That's all from me, and I'll be streaming the game again, starting tomorrow until we beat it. But I can't wait. I can't wait to be back. All right, boys, have a good one. I'll see you in the next. Bye.